Heather. I'm Director of Education here at Luminess. Guys, we're here each and every day for you so you learn more and more about Luminess and what we have to offer. So let's get started. We are going to start with makeup. I did skincare for the 10 o'clock hour, and I did the revitalizing having a hard time with that word today, revitalizing mask, and it felt amazing on my skin. And now I'm going to start with the makeup. I do want to go in and I'm going to use the peach color corrector. I have, dark circles, some stuff here that I want to cover. Hey, Deborah. And then I'm going to do the foundation. So go ahead and get my system on. Start with the peach color corrector. I'll do about 4 drops, probably more than I need, but it's okay. And now I'm going in. Now I don't have to put this everywhere. Hey, Muzi. Hey, Elba. Hello, Angela. Yay, Linda. Hey, Trish. So I'm going in under the eyes, and I look up, and I just start my coverage. If there's certain spots or areas that you want to cover, you can go in and focus on that. Not like you would traditional makeup because you would see it, but keep making those passes on those areas. So I can keep making the coverage to my eyes. And then if I need to, I could tap that out. Oop, I'm going to get a little bit more. And you can already tell stuff is starting to disappear, which is amazing. Hey, Elise. Robin. Leora. Man, we have everybody on. Hi, Carrie. Kari. I don't know why I keep messing up with your name. All right, so I'm just going back and forth. I'll do a little bit on my eyes as well. My skin is so refreshed from the mask that I did earlier. Now I'm out. I can hear that. It's a dry sound, so I know that I'm out of the foundation. When the foundation or the product is coming out, you can hear it. So those are things that you'll want to listen for as well. Once it's out, there's a dry sound. So you're pulling back on that trigger ever so slightly that I want you to guess whether or not it's even coming out. And I know that sounds weird, but that's how airbrush makeup is. We had somebody on a few weeks ago. Hey, Shoni and Cindy. We had somebody on a few weeks ago, and they're like, I had to fill that cup up 3 times. I'm like, then you're pulling back too hard. She's like, well, then I'm not going to get the coverage. Yes, you are. This is not traditional makeup. This is airbrush makeup, and how it's applied is a lot different than traditional makeup. You do not want to see it come out. And that's the mental thing that we have to get over. All right. I'm now shaking up my shade 3 and putting my drops in. And I'm using the Silk 4-in-1. And now I'm going to start around my forehead. And guys, this is so precise. You can check this by maybe putting on a color that isn't your shade. Put it on a piece of paper, drawing paper, paper towel, and hold it 4 finger widths away from that paper towel and lightly pull back on the trigger. You'll see the area of spray, and that way you'll be able to tell how precise it is. And now I'm just going around and around to get my coverage. And I just keep making my passes. So I can keep going. This is pretty good coverage, so I could stop at this point if I wanted to, or I can keep going. Okay, I'm going to stop now, and now I'm going to add Where is it? Where is it? I'm going to add glow. Now, glow is not something I use on the regular. I'm actually, and this is going to be so hard for me, but I'm actually going to use all matte. No shimmer, no shine, no circle of life. I'm going to do all matte. Why does the pen sitting there? Why does the foundation, when sitting there, the makeup settles? Oh, okay, Rebecca, that's a good question. So you're probably seeing this. So our makeup is water and mineral base, okay? So and obviously the pigments and everything. So it has water in it. So obviously when you're not touching it, it's going to settle. But you'll see water and then you'll see the pigment down there. Our pigments, we use pretty much not pure, but we use as close to pure as we can. So you don't need a lot. That's just like our eyeshadows. When you touch them, what you see on your finger is what you see in the palette, and you don't have to use that. You don't have to dig in the palette as much. Same thing with our foundation. So when you shake it up, we don't need that much pigment in there. So that shows you how pure our makeup is. I showed you this when I did the water test. I don't know if this one's going to be. Let's see if this one will have it. Oh, I'm going to show you this one. Make sure the name's covered. Look at this. Can you see that gross stuff right there? That is a settle. And then you have the foundation. Just think about, I mean, what would you like, that goopy gross stuff or the water mixed with the mineral and the pigment? So you can just shake it up and it's all mixed together. Does that make sense? Angela, no, I'm not doing a challenge this weekend. I don't want to do too many because I don't want to tire people out. So I'm going to think of one though. Karen, thank you. I really appreciate that. So Rebecca says, I barely use it and not much in there. I don't know. Rebecca, I don't know exactly what you're saying because you are using, like, you're only using 5 or 6 drops to do full coverage. So if you use more than that, I don't know. We might have to talk about it, okay? All right. So foundation is on. Now I'm going to take glow and I'm going to highlight underneath my eyes. I told you I'm not using a shimmer today, which is going to be hard. And I'm going to highlight underneath my eyes. The glow will give me that highlight, but no shimmer. Can you see how it's already lighting? Okay. And then I'm going to do a little bit of brow highlight. Whoop. See, now I did that. I didn't do that on purpose, but I can just pat that off. Okay, you can even highlight down my nose. Cupid's bow. Okay, don't do it like that. Get this one a little bit more. Okay, and there you go. Okay, super easy, super easy. Barely pulling back on the trigger. I did my highlighting, okay? Now I can go in, and I am, of course, going to use the Lion King. Oh, Cindy, you're saying that she needs to shake it up a little bit more? Sometimes especially when you're first starting out, you're using more than you think you are because you're pulling back too hard on the trigger. So I don't know. I want to make sure I'm understanding exactly what you're saying. All right, so now I'm going to use the Lion King sculpting palette. Use the bottom two, putting my brush through there, getting the extra off, and now I'm going to sculpt. I barely have to touch my skin, so I'm not pulling on it. Giving my face some shape. Do my chin or chins. Okay. And now I'm going in with my eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to do a little bit of sculpting on my eyes with our palette. So I'm going in with, let me go with Pumbaa. And I'm going to do a little bit of sculpting as my eyeshadow. Again, staying with all mattes. All right. I told you this is going to be hard. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do right now. We'll finish some of this at the 3 o'clock, but I wanted to show you like sculpting the eyes. It goes to the same thing as contouring. I'm putting it in my crease to make my eyes pop a little bit more, and then I'm bringing it up so you draw attention up and not down here. So I'm basically trying to give myself an eye lift here. Hey, Tammy. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. All right. And I'm just going to cat that out a little bit. Normally I don't do that, but hey, we are always trying something different, right? And there we go. Boom. All right. And then when I finish the look, I can line underneath. There are different things I can do. But again, we're going to stick with mattes. I'm not going to do any shimmer. I'm going to stick with matte. So I can even, let's do Stark. I'm just going to use a lip liner. And I'm using Stark. And I'm filling it in. And then I messed it up. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to blot. Right there. So I wiped off a little bit of my foundation because I went outside the line on my lips. So what I can do, yay, Sabrina's like game changer. I love it. All right, so now I've added a little bit more foundation. I see that there's a little like finger mark there. I patted it out. And I just went over it. Now look how funny my lips look. See, that's what lining your lips can do. It can shrink your lips or you can make them bigger. But again, you're going to want to be careful because I just wiped that off and then I got a finger mark in there. So I actually airbrushed over my lip to make sure it's seamless. Now I can go back and fix it. Fill it in. And there we go. All right. Does it look even? That needs to go up. All right. It's hard to talk and line your lips at the same time. All right. So there we go. All right, guys. Oh, this is going to be a hard one. We're doing all matte. Hey, Julian. Let's see. Donna asks, Heather, you do makeup so much. Do you ever just go without it on days off? No. Now I might not do all this. There are times like if I have like over the weekend, if I'm not doing anything and I don't want to look like a hot mess. I'll just airbrush me, put my brows on, mascara, and then I'm done. So I don't do all of this every single day. That's for sure. Was there an announcement made on the challenge? So we are not doing a challenge this weekend. I did do the drawing for the winners. When did I do the drawing? Monday. I did do a drawing for the winners, so that was already announced, and there's no challenge as of yet. So I'm not going to do one this weekend. I'm going to wait. I don't want to do it too often because I don't want y'all to get used to it. So, all right, guys, I will see you very soon. I will see you. Have a good lunch for this hump day. And I will see you back here at 3 Central. We'll finish the look. All right. Bye for now.